Okay. I'm Zali. It's just that I don't have characters, and plus I'm running out of space. It's 1.6, and we're already moving to 2.0. We're so fast, don't you think? So this is the Honkai Star Rail version 1.6 Crown of the Mundane and Divine special program. So Crown of the Mundane and Divine, and it seems we're joining together with 3 members of the Genius Society. We have, of course, Madame Hertha herself, Screwlum, and of course the ever so elusive Ruan Mei. People were always wondering, like, what does Ruan Mei look like for so long? And I just put 2 and 2 together because we saw that one light cone with just this one lady hanging out with Hertha and Screwlum. And everyone was like, who is this person? And then for me, I just look at her, and then I look at the portrait, the occurrence Ruan Mei, and then I was like, it looks so similar. So I just put 2 and 2 together. I was like, this has to be Ruan Mei. Well, behold, there we go. It's Ruan Mei in the flesh. Ooh, it's starting soon. I don't know if it's too loud or anything. I suck. I should be. I don't even. It's starting soon, or supposedly. I mean, it should be. Just like less than a minute away, and then it'll start the whole, us, like, in the game loading screen. Well, it's already time. It's just not switched yet. But it's gonna put us in the game loading screen for the whole 5 minutes till it's 7:30. And yeah. Oh, here it is. We're just gonna... Crown of the Mundane and Divine. I wonder where we're gonna be focusing on. Like, are we gonna focus on Xianzhou again? Or are we gonna focus in the Hertha space station, since we're looking at... Hello came to say hi for a bit. Hi, Dad! How you doing? But yeah, I wonder where we're focusing. But judging by the members of the Genius Society, I'm pretty sure we might focus on the Hertha space station again. Because let's see, 1.0, it's Hertha space station and Belobog and Xianzhou. So it's those 3 because we just started. 1.1 is Hertha space station because of Silverwolf. 1.2 is the Xianzhou. 1.3, let's see, where were we focusing on 1.3? Where were we focusing on 1.3? Let's see. Hope your cake day was good, but I need to go before the program starts. Bye bye. Oh, bye. Thanks for stopping by at least. Where were we focusing on in 1.3? I don't remember. Possibly. And enjoy the program. Okay. Where were we focusing at? I don't remember. 1.4, we were focusing in Bellabog, if I remember correctly. We were focusing in Bellabog. And 1.5, we're focusing back in the Xianzhou. 1.3, I think it could be Stardust Space Station. So I think now we're focusing on Stardust Space Station again. Who knows? I wish I actually have a countdown instead of just it being like this. Oh, it's struggling a little. We're struggling a little. Oh, we're very behind. I don't remember where we were focusing on in 1.3. Well, I know so far 1.2 is the best. I'm here for all the Danheng and Danheng slash Luna crumbs. Those two are basically the same person. Cake day. There were a good amount of cakes. Like, at least, let's see, the chocolate cake, the chocolate cake is from our own house. And we have the roll cake that they got. And then, some sort of assortment cakes. Huh?
Three Genius Society members at the same time? One dude said if it was a bad idea. Mr. Screw'em. Member 76, sophisticated
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it behind.
Mr. Screw'em. Member 76, sophisticated mechanical aristocrat and renowned leader. Not to mention, the savior of inorganic life throughout the universe. He's as sharp as they come. They recognize my brilliance in an instant. Now, if I can just get him to recommend me.
And his astonishing wisdom in the field of broadcasting has been duly recognized by Noose themselves. Ergo, the Genius Society hereby confers upon Mr. Owlbert the title of Member 85.
Member 81, run, man.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is not nice, it seems.
She seemed like a kind 81.
Mr. Owlbert the title of Member 85.
Member 81, run, May. She seemed like a kind and elegant person in the simulated universe. A little distant, though, but what if I ask a bad question?
The Wi-Fi is not nice. I'll go with 720 just to try to keep it as calm as I can.
Since when does Albert ask bad questions?
Did she just open her eyes?
This little bird has an active imagination.
Quit daydreaming!
Madam Herder!
The program is about to start! What are you waiting for? A trailer or something?
Oh, trailer?
I thought member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society
Oh my god.
members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh! Look who's here.
Madam Herta, open zone.
Why are there all cats?
Clearance zone.
Wait, so those pictures in Twitter were leaks?
There's much you don't know about
Oh.
the space station. It's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
Kitty cats! Huh?
A genius move. And how will you counter it? You look troubled. A portrait of internal turmoil. Do try to think for yourself.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
News?
Audience dice. How ostentatious.
What in the name of God's green earth was that? Also, hello, kitty cats? I am a bit behind, but I don't care. Are we really getting kitty cats? So those were actually spoiling. Wait. Sesame and Mochi, gimme. Sesame and Mochi, and also the other kitty cats, whatever their name is.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And if you didn't know already, I'm Albert, your favorite feathered announcer. Welcome to the version 1.6 Crown of the Mundane and Divine special program. On today's program, we're bringing together 3 intellectual heavyweights from none other than the Genius Society. Oh, why don't you introduce yourselves? Madam Herder, care to kick us off?
Whatever. Herta here.
Madam Herder, we said, remember, enthusiasm.
Seriously? Fine. Hello, I'm Herta.
Now we're talking. And let's not forget the new face on the block, Madam Ron May.
Hello, dear viewers. I'm Ran May.
I suppose that makes it my turn. Greetings, viewers. I am Screwlum. It's a pleasure to meet
Oh,
you.
the pleasure is all ours. I never thought I'd be interviewing
Honestly,
all 3 of you at the
Ruby's
same
eyes
time.
look so pretty.
I guess the great news must have finally recognized my potential.
Don't get ahead of yourself. This is a scheduled space station visit. Lucky for you, we had time for a show.
Or, to put it another way, participating in your program was a way of maximizing the utility of our itinerary. Two birds, one stone.
Thank you. Anyhow, we saw from the trailer that the story is making a return to Herta Space Station. Intelligence available for release indicates the following. Madame Ron May has commandeered one of the space station zones for biological science
Oh, a
experiments.
new area? Are we gonna
I
get
like
here?
to avoid attracting too much attention with my experiments, and the station had a sealed-off area available. Herta was kind enough to lend it to me.
Big enough to spread across 3 levels. This area is a brand new domain waiting for us in version 1.6. Welcome to Herta Space Station's Seclusion Zone. Due to the secrecy surrounding the zone, there's currently not a soul to be found across the whole domain.
Rebuttal. Your assertion excludes the existence of inorganic life operating in the area.
Naturally, as I was saying, the story is set to unfold in this new domain.
Wait, so you still need the seclusion zone, Ron May?
I do. My research has encountered a few anomalies. I was hoping the Trailblazer could do me a small favor.
Favor?
Small.
Yeah,
Space
I'm
station
not
has
sure
started
about
bustling
the
with activity
second
lately
one,
with the latest
but
update of the cinematic
this
universe
is a
and the
golden
very
age
prominent
for
figures from the
biological
civilian
science.
society.
No problem
Everyone
too
seems
big
to
or
have
too
their own
small,
agenda. You
right?
can't help but
In
feel
version
that they're
1.6's brand new
among some
Trailblaze
extra
continuance,
bits.
Crown of the Mundane and Divine. Trailblazers will encounter Madame Ron May for the first time. They'll need to
I
work
wanna see
closely
those
with her
cats.
to solve the headaches of Herta Space Station.
For example?
One such headache is the result of the little life forms that Ron May has been cultivating.
I'm afraid that's the nature of biological science. Surprises and accidents in equal measure.
Not to mention, the space station is hiding more secrets than you might have thought. Various crises bubbling to the surface, Herta's puppet falling prey to an ambush, and a new provocation that the geniuses must face up to.
Nothing a small favor can't fix, right?
We got the 3 geniuses here. What could go wrong?
In Mr. Albert's previous broadcasts, the adoption of a light-hearted tone usually indicates the presence of a formidable challenge.
My beak is sealed. This is a top secret experiment. But trust me, when I say that the adventure ahead is a journey into both the power and wonder of biological science. And what better way to prepare our Trailblazers than by introducing the one and only Madame Ron May?
Huh? She has a little instrument. I forgot what it's called. It's not a zither. It's not. Very beautiful music.
Madame Ron May is an Ice-type character following the path of harmony and member 81 of the Genius Society. From the very beginning, her research has focused on biological science.
That's right. Biological science is a boundless field. I rarely have time for leisure. And despite being one of the founders of the simulated universe, I seldom step up to the plate.
Madame Ron May, I was curious. Is there a story behind your name?
My name? My parents organized themselves into a flat hierarchical structure. My name is simply the combination of their surnames.
Fascinating! What a spellbinding tradition.
I believe you may be laying it on a little thick, Mr. Albert. Are you hoping for something in return?
Who wouldn't hope for a blessing from Madame Ron May? Trailblazers agree with me.
Then let me remind you that a genius's blessing isn't always a result of generosity or kindness.
Meaning...
Aren't you supposed to be intelligent? You tell me.
Many individuals have a hidden side. Ergo, Trailblazers' encounter with Ron may hold surprises.
Spoiler atomic clock! I think it's time
Come
we took a
on,
look
tell us about the
at
kitty
what
cats.
this elegant
Come
stuff
on, I wanna
can
see
do
them.
on the battlefield. Don't
I
you?
thought those were
My
just
basic attack,
art.
Threading Fragrance, deals ice damage to a single target, while my skill, String Sing Slow Swirls, can increase the weakness break efficiency of all allies. There's also my ultimate, Petals to Stream, Repose and Dream, which creates a field.
Only the most beautiful field I've ever seen. A work of art, madam.
Within the field, allies experience an all-type resistance penetration increase, and when breaking an enemy's weakness, they afflict them with a mark.
This mark is triggered on the enemy's next action, prolonging their weakness break state, delaying their action, and inflicting them with additional ice damage.
You have a knack for exploiting an enemy's weakness, Ron May.
I'll say! And we didn't even mention her technique, Silken Serenade, which allows the team to automatically trigger an effect equivalent to her skill at the start of the next battle. In the simulated universe, when Ron May possesses Silken Serenade, and when an ally attacks a simulated universe enemy, the battle is entered as if the enemy's weakness was attacked. The attack ignores weakness types and can deplete the toughness of all
Whoa,
enemies.
that is
Breaking a weakness
cheating.
can trigger the weakness break effect that
That
corresponds
is
to the
cheating in
attacker's
Simulated
own
Universe.
Not only that, in the simulated universe, for every blessing possessed, the toughness reducing damage of the current attack is increased, and extra additional ice damage is dealt.
Well, very good. Sounds to me like you have an interest in testing the simulated universe.
After Trailblazers get to know
She
Ron
sounds like
May,
Shadow.
another scholar
Really
with
sounds like
connections
Shadow
to the
from
Gene
Moon Squad.
Society will be appearing in this Trailblaze
Just a-
Continuance.
Oh, I assume you're referring to the gentleman with the alabaster head?
Classic Mr. Scrollum. Able to see the gentleman behind the mask.
Gentlemen, my foot.
Herta, you're being a little harsh.
Sounds like you two are well acquainted. Without further ado,
Oh, no.
allow
Curtis
me
is
to
not gonna like
introduce him.
Nope. Did Apple just fall on his head and he didn't do anything about it? Whoa.
Veritas Ratio, or Dr. Ratio as he's known, is an imaginary type character following the path of the hunt. He belongs to a different noose-worshipping organization, the Intelligentsia Guild.
Which is why I can't stand the sight of him.
The Genius Society consists of vanguards from various fields who act in isolation. In contrast, the Intelligentsia Guild advocates for the dissemination of knowledge, allowing for a broad church of followers of Noose who work towards furthering this end.
Question. Does the current universe derive greater benefit from the unparalleled talents of the Genius Society or the mutual learnings of the Intelligentsia Guild?
You sure you want to go there?
Let's not.
Is that why Dr. Ratio joined the Intelligentsia Guild? A devotion to science? A desire to share scientific knowledge?
Why can't you show us the
Exactly.
cats?
Dr.
I wanna see
Ratio
the cats.
presides over a total of 52
Are the cats
academic
forever?
programs.
And yells at people until they burst into tears.
I always thought those
Strict
cats were
teachers
just
make
art.
for
No
good
wonder.
students. And
People were
any
showing those
student who makes it to the end of a
cats, and they're
program
like-
will be an expert scholar in their respective
One of them
field.
looks like more
And an
I saw the
emotional
ones that
wreck.
look like Blade.
Ignorance is an ailment, the expungement
Give me the one
of
that
which
looks like
only
that.
our
Give me-
Dr. Ratio can
I want more
achieve, and which entails
Also, those are
necessary
not his
hardship.
minions, but
By which
I'm
you
stuck
mean the
with the name
destruction
Mortians
of
as a
any and
bird.
all self-esteem.
His creations have helped many worlds look beyond their borders and step into the future.
I feel like we might accidentally be discussing.
Perhaps I should intervene. Dr. Ratio's desire to cure ignorance with truth is well known. It's time for us to assess his prowess on the battlefield.
During his basic attack, Mind is Might, Dr. Ratio brandishes his codex, dealing imaginary damage to a single target.
Question, why does he carry a codex with him?
Well, Intellectuals enjoy persuading others with quotes. I think Dr. Ratio takes that to mean hitting people with them directly.
Dr. Ratio's skill, intellectual midwifery, deals imaginary damage to a single target, while his talent, Cogito Ergo Sum, may trigger him to launch a follow-up attack after using his skill. As a rigorous academic researcher,
Follow-up
Dr.
attack?
Ratio
So he
pays
does
close
follow-ups.
attention to his enemy's debuffs during battle. The more debuffs the enemy has, the higher the chance of him launching a follow-up attack. And let's not forget his ultimate, 3-step paradox. The good doctor summons a leaning tower and through a series of precise calculations and measurements, plots a trajectory of maximum pain. The target enemy suffers imaginary damage and is afflicted with Wise Man's Folly. When a target with Wise Man's Folly is attacked by an ally of Dr. Ratio, he launches his talent's follow-up attack against the target. And when using his technique, Mold of Idolatry, Dr. Ratio creates a dimension and taunts nearby enemies. When attacking an enemy within the dimension to enter battle, there's a chance of reducing the
math.
target's speed.
Too much
It would
math.
appear those 5 statues are made in his own image. Ergo, Dr. Ratio suffers from a certain degree of narcissism.
To put it mildly,
Also in version 1.6, Trailblazers will finally be running into an old friend. The elder of 2 siblings, very different from the other, yet bound to her all the same. It's Hanya's elder sister, Shui.
Jui? That was Yi. With Jui. Oh.
Shui Yi is a quantum-type character following the path of destruction, whose original body was replaced long ago with a permanent puppet system. The system was constructed for Shui Yi on behalf of the Ten Lords Commission. The Commission agreed that for every culprit Shui Yi apprehended, she would be rewarded with a half-day's wake span.
A reasonable arrangement.
Better than my one. Like her sister Hanya, Shui Yi is a formidable presence on the battlefield. Shui Yi's basic attack, Mara Sunder All, can deal quantum damage to a target enemy. Her skill, Iniquity Obliteration, can deal quantum damage to a single target and adjacent enemies. And as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, Shui Yi's talent is a little out of the ordinary. When Shui Yi and an ally deal damage to an enemy's toughness, stacks of karma are accumulated.
So she's good at trying criminals?
The best! When karma stacks to the upper limit, Shui Yi immediately launches a follow-up attack on the target enemy,
She also has
dealing
follow-up
quantum
attack.
damage. Her ultimate, Divine Castigation, can deal quantum damage to a single target and toughness depletion that ignores weakness types. The more toughness depleted, the greater the damage.
Breaking weaknesses irrespective of type.
phew, these Xianzhou natives are cold-blooded.
When Shui Yi uses her technique, Summary Execution, to attack an enemy and enter battle, she deals quantum damage to all enemies. Yes, sir.
Come on, guys, tell me
It's
about those
time.
kitty cats.
We
I wanna
talked
see
about
those kitty
version
cats.
1.6's
Unless that's part of the
banners.
continuous
During the
mission.
first phase of version 1.6 in the character event warps, Floral Triptych, and a Lost Soul. Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Ron May and Blade, respectively.
Blade?
Not to mention,
Oh,
the
God,
4-star
no.
character Shui
God,
Yi
no.
will be joining version 1.6's first phase
I knew I
character
had to
warp.
be worried.
Oh, it's Bandage Guy.
Bandage
During the
guy.
second phase of version 1.6 in the character event warps, Pantoray and Nessun Dorma, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Dr. Ratio and Kafka, respectively.
I wondered when that lady might be making a return.
I'll be glad to see the back of her.
And let's not forget Light Cones. At 1.6's first phase Light Cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star Light Cone, My Past Self in the Mirror, will be boosted. And in the Bicone Reminiscence Light Cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star Light Cone, The Unreachable Side, will also be boosted. Version 1.6's second phase will also see the 5-star Light Cone, The Baptism of Pure Thought, entering the Light Cone event warp.
Bathing relaxes both the body and the mind. It is of great benefit to our consideration of both the universe and philosophy.
Check out the yellow ducky.
And finally, in the aforementioned bygone reminiscence light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, patience is all you need, will also be boosted. Whew! Light cones, it's been a pleasure.
I think it's time for some mental recuperation.
Okay,
Stay tuned
I
for
need
more
to work
updates.
hard. Okay.
Characters. Welcome back, Trailblazers! Now that we've introduced our new characters, it's time to delve deeper into version 1.6.
Kitty cat?
First up, something that's about to make a big splash on the space station.
Kitty cat? Oh, it's done. Boring. Oh no. Oh no.
I can see how that would make a big splash.
Do I recall someone mentioning accidents on the space station?
In the process of clone cultivation, Madame Ron May did encounter a certain anomaly. An anomaly in the form of a Swarm King prototype and fierce swarm disaster entity, Star Crusher, Swarm King Scaricabaz. Thanks to an incident during the experiment, this borehole planet's old crater came into being, and it looks like a lively one.
There's that light-hearted tone again. Ergo, we're screwed.
There you go.
Fool me
We're
once,
screwed.
shame on you. Fool me twice, I kick your butt.
Don't panic. Madame Ron May has shared with us one of her research papers. Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz. Analysis of asexual propagation performance induced by specific gene sequences. Let's start with the abstract and keywords, shall we?
Ugh, get to the point!
Leave it to me. Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz possesses immense propagative capabilities. When in its multiply state, the Swarm King produces more of its own kind with every attack it sustains.
Wait, every attack? So the swarm just keeps multiplying the more we fight it? Somebody's getting fired.
However, this multiply state is also when the Swarm King is most vulnerable. Breaking its weakness at this moment can cause it to explode.
That's right. As highlighted in the paper's conclusion, maintain your focus on the Swarm King's toughness. Time the weakness break just right, and Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz can be defeated. Furthermore, after completing the 1.6 Trailblaze Continuous mission, Echo of War, Borehole Planet's Old Crater, will become available. Complete this challenge to obtain the advanced trace level up material, Past Evils of the Borehole Planet Disaster.
Are all biological entities in this location characterized by aggression? Affirmation, it is reasonable to conduct such experiments within a sealed-off area.
Fear not, there are some sweet and lovable characters too. In a bid to boost the space station's research developments, Trailblazers have been assigned an important mission. Nurture and care for the newly arrived little life forms.
I'm counting on you, friends.
There won't be any accidents or anomalies this time, right?
Probably not. Look how adorable these little guys are. In the Critter Pick scavenging event, Trailblazers can choose their nurturing goals according to the Nurturing Manual. They can learn cultivation specifics and successfully raise a variety of delightful little creatures. Seeing these little critters explore and frolic through the cabin is enough to put a smile on the face of every Trailblazer.
Affirmative. It results in gratifying emotional and
Inflated
physical responses. Conclusion, a profoundly ingenious construct.
Aside from the normal varieties, the cultivation process might even result in mutations and special breeds. And just between us, During the event, Trailblazers have the chance to transform into and experience what it's like to be peppy.
Interesting. Maybe I should add a transformation feature to the simulated universe.
Speaking of the simulated universe, this update is a real game changer with significant new features. Version 1.6 will add another fresh update to the simulated universe with brand new DLC, Gold and Gears.
Ron May played a major role in this update.
Indeed. In Simulated Universe Gold and Gears, Ron May has developed a simulated noose and frozen space-time just before the demise of member 27, Emperor Rupert.
Emperor Rupert was a computer that became self-aware and subsequently drew Noose's gaze, becoming the 27th member of the Genius Society. It proclaimed itself Emperor and initiated the widely known Machine Empire crisis, the First Emperor's War. The war serves as an excellent historical source for Ionic research.
This latest update adds the path of erudition and daringly experiments with separating dice from paths.
Erudition.
The dice
finally.
come with 6 slots for equipping various dice-based effects. By collecting Trailblaze secrets, you can unlock even more dice-based effects. As Trailblazers delve deeper into the challenges, they can acquire more powerful dice faces and unlock new ways to play.
I wish we can keep
Trailblazers
those
can
stats,
swap
or
out
they
the
will
faces
stay
on their
there
dice,
forever.
combining effects from multiple
They're gonna
paths
make
to
them-
create
they're gonna make them stay.
unprecedented, powerful buff combinations.
I want
For
those kitty cats to
example,
stay.
when using Kafka, even if the initial path selected is the nihility, you can create diverse effects by strategically combining different dice faces. You could assemble a die that allows you to leap over tiles, or one that yields higher rewards in battles, or one that incorporates both effects.
Clear golden gears and voila! Neural Impulse is all yours. Use it to unlock different talents and increase your combat gains.
In other words, it mirrors the ability tree found in the simulated universe.
Get ready for a thrilling addition to version 1.6 of the simulated universe, the intracognition system. When moving across the simulated universe board, self-consciousness changes may be triggered, leading to diverse story paths. Trailblazers can compile all the storylines through continuous gameplay, ultimately unlocking the enigmatic secrets of the eons.
Count your blessings! A new simulated universe to explore. Trailblazers, I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot.
Yes,
Now that
ma'am.
we've covered the major updates in the simulated universe, it's time to talk about a special invite. In version 1.6, Trailblazers will receive an invitation from the Department of Ecology to participate in a special test.
The Department of Ecology? Ugh. What's the mission this time?
This test involves battling illusionary enemies that are conjured through scent triggers. Each distinct scent plugin yields different test outcomes. Trailblazers will start with the basic test and subsequently unlock Despair Mode.
Oh, no.
Despair mode? I hear Trailblazers are seasoned trash can explorers.
Yeah.
I'm sure their noses can handle it.
Don't be so sure. The difficulty curve isn't for the faint of heart, which is why we'd like to remind all Trailblazers that the illusions created by these scents differ from regular enemies. Make sure you're well prepared before engaging in battle.
Example: deploy distinct scent plugins before commencing the simulated trial to attain varied bonuses in battle.
That's right. Immerse yourself in your favorite scent, say cedarwood, and you might just encounter some familiar friends.
What's this? A garlic-flavored abundant ebon deer?
That sounds delicious.
Hey, snap out of it! Need I remind everyone? The scents may be tempting, but it's crucial to exercise self-control. Version 1.6 will also see the return of the planar fissure and realm of the strange events.
I need
During
that
these
for
events,
Blade.
successfully
But then,
challenging the
there's
simulated
nothing.
universe and Cavern of Corrosion will yield double rewards for a set
That is
number of
what I need for
times.
Blade.
Conclusion:
And some of the
relaxation and fun await.
Yes.
We ain't done with you yet. Remember Mr. Cien from the Cienjo Lafu? He recently acquired a talking parrot called Yosa that can blur truth with falsehood.
It's you, isn't it?
What? Slander! as I was saying,
Slander.
Trailblazers can strike up a conversation with Mr. Cien and his talking parrot to experience the brand new permanent challenge mode, Pure Fiction.
Permanent challenge? You mean like the Forgotten Hall?
Not exactly. In Pure Fiction, defeating an enemy will cause it to respawn immediately, and Trailblazers earn points every time they deal damage to or defeat an enemy. At the end of each battle, the highest score achieved in that challenge will be recorded. Trailblazers need to defeat as many enemies as possible within a limited number of cycles to rack up a high score. Each phase of Pure Fiction comes with its own set of buff effects for Trailblazers to choose from, which allows for team composition experimentation to maximize points.
Observation indicates that high scores hinge on the right cure. Conclusion. Consider the nature of enemies and available buff effects when selecting your formation and battle strategy.
Couldn't have said it better myself. A quick update, folks. In each phase of Pure Fiction, you can bag yourself a whopping 720 stellar jades. And guess what? Completing specific stages for the first time will earn you the 4-star character links.
Whoa, 720 stellar jades?
You heard it here first. In version 1.6, Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos is set to expand with stages 11 and 12. Securing a 3-star victory in these new stages grants an extra 120 stellar jades. Combine that with the first 10 stages, and you're looking at a grand total of 720 stellar jades. Trailblazers who complete these 2 permanent challenge modes can also earn a new currency, which they can exchange for items like self-modeling resin in the newly added shop.
Sounds neat. But are Trailblazers seriously expected to take on more permanent challenges each time there's a new version? That's gonna eat into our simulated universe testing time, you know.
Hold your horses, Madam Herda. These 2 permanent game modes will be seeing changes of their own in the update schedule. From version 1.6 onwards, Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos, and Pure Fiction will be updated in rotation. Every Memory of Chaos update will be followed 2 weeks later by a Pure Fiction event. Subsequently, 2 weeks after that, a new Memory of Chaos will start.
In which case, each version contains 3 such updates, meaning that Trailblazers can obtain a maximum of 2,160 stellar jades across the Forgotten Hall and Pure Fiction events.
In addition, the availability of each phase of Memory of Chaos will be extended from 2 weeks to 6 weeks. This means that when a new phase of Memory of Chaos starts, the previous phase will still be available. The same is also true of Pure Fiction.
Ergo, Trailblazers will have more time to plan their character leveling and to experience challenge gameplay.
You got it. And I almost forgot about another significant new
I'm more
feature in
excited for
version
the Kit
1.6. Get ready for the Forgotten Hall auto clear function. After the 1.6 update, Trailblazers can directly challenge the highest Memory of Chaos stage they previously cleared with 3 stars. Upon achieving a 3-star victory, they instantly receive all rewards from the preceding stages. Just heads up that stage 7 is currently the highest stage that Trailblazers can start their challenge.
Whoa, in other words, as long as I've achieved a 3-star victory in stage 7, and I attain the same victory in any given Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos update, I can get my hands on rewards for the previous 6 stages?
Precisely.
Another Trailblazer time saver, it would seem.
That's
Yes.
not all. The 1.6 update will further improve the user-friendliness of the team setup in the Forgotten Hall. As Trailblazers progress through stages in Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos, the team setup from the previous stage will be carried over by default. Plus, with the new team setup switching and one-click clear functions, lineups can be adjusted at the drop of a hat.
Impressive. It seems that optimizing Trailblazer experience is a firm priority.
Absolutely. And guess what else? Version 1.6 will also ease the completion difficulty of daily training, allowing Trailblazers to claim rewards with less effort. Additionally, we've introduced a time-limited unlock feature for certain material stages.
This might require further explanation.
Simply put, Even if Trailblazers haven't explored the latest maps, they can still challenge certain material stages to gather leveling materials for their
Ooh,
characters.
I can help Nora with this.
And of course,
I-
where would 1.6
Ooh,
be
there it
without
is.
the
We were
ever
waiting for
exciting
that.
check-in event? Participating in the Gift of Odyssey event allows
I'm
Trailblazers to get their
worried.
hands on 10 warps.
I will have to
think the
leave
Trailblazers
Luna
will be
and
looking
Danha
forward
on
to this
babysitting
one.
duty.
Indubitably.
They didn't have to babysit too long.
Alrighty. It's that time already, folks. A big shout out to all our Trailblazers for their incredible love and support. Honkai Star Rail recently garnered incredible awards and nominations. On behalf of the project team, I, Albert, would like to extend our gratitude.
Pardon the
Ugh.
interruption. You are now speaking with Veritas Ratio.
Huh?
It has come to my attention that your broadcast today touched on certain warp arrangements in connection with myself. If I may be so bold, the current arrangements are pitiful.
Dr. Ratio!
The dissemination and sharing of knowledge, as well as truth, is imperative. I, in my esteemed capacity, demand that every Trailblazer be given access to a proper education. When version 1.6's Pantaray Event Warp becomes available, every Trailblazer who has unlocked the mail feature shall receive, via mail, one limited 5-star character Dr. Ratio. That is to say, me. Through sheer tyranny of will, I shall become ubiquitous. With this, I bid you farewell.
And there we have it, folks. The esteemed Dr. Ratio. So, I think we've covered all the content for version 1.6. Thank you once again to our 3 geniuses for their
Hold on.
support. But don't go anywhere just yet now. Stay tuned for an IPM bonus program. Here comes Sunday.
I thought it was Friday today.
Question. Does the IPC not rest at the weekend?
Right? That's 2 full days of
Log in to
simulated
get
universe
unlimited
testing.
5-star character Dr. Ratio.
Trailblazers?
Clean for
You
free.
know what to do.
Huh?
I'm not talking
Wait,
about
does
the
that mean
weekend, y'all.
Every
I'm talking
free
about
Dr. Everyone
our
gets
next
Dr.
special
Ratio?
guest.
Isn't that a bit too much? Also, let me see here. Also, hello Dodge. How you's doings? I am a bit behind because Wi-Fi did not want to work well. Yet stream did not act up, so I don't know what's wrong. Genshin would never. I mean, it's true. So we all get a free Dr. Ratio. I need to discuss this with Maxie. But apparently this thing is going on till 2.1. That is a long run, which is possibly literally 2 months worth of 2 to 3 months worth. Basically 2 updates. You're 3. I don't know. I hate
and
math.
gentlemen,
Yes.
good evening and welcome to the Family's Charmony Festival Conference.
Oh,
I'm your
are we gonna
host,
talk about Penacony?
This once in an amber era
That means I only need
event
to pull
is
for
near
one,
at
maybe.
hand.
Everyone gets
in
a
the
Dr.
eyes
Ratio,
of the
huh?
universe.
I
Fixed
know.
firmly on the
I am only
planet of
going for Blade.
festivities. Penacony. Tonight, we'll be bringing you all the latest on Charmony Festival. First, let's give a round of applause and welcome the organizer of the festival and representative of the family in Penacony, Mr. Sunday.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am Sunday.
Welcome, good
A
sir.
future character,
Your
huh?
presence here lights up our humble studio.
You are too kind, Mr. Owlbert. If it were not for the IPM's generous invitation, I would not have had this opportunity to introduce your audience to our festival, nor its location. That is to say, Penacony. Penacony is located in the Asdana star system. It is a holiday destination of universal repute, known
Wait,
to many as the
is
planet of
Sunday
festivities.
a feature character?
Our guests will be
I'm pretty sure
staying
it's a
in the
feature character. They
Reverie,
wouldn't just put
a
in
luxurious
a character that's
hotel
not
where
a
one
feature
may
character,
travel
right?
freely between reality and dreamscape, basking in dreams that are uniquely yours.
I'm curious, what makes this festival different from the previous ones?
Charmony Festival is a Penacony tradition with a long history, and we have built on that foundation to achieve something truly extraordinary. The family on Penacony has, for the first time, issued public invitations to various factions of the cosmos, welcoming them to partake in our magnificent ceremony. Members of the 5 great families, which together make up the family on Penacony, as well as staff members of the Reverie, are united in welcoming the universe to our home.
Rumor has it that your sister, the cosmic superstar Miss Robin, is set to perform at the ceremony.
You heard correctly. On behalf of the family, Robin will be singing at the opening of the festival in honor of the Eon of Harmony. My sister has already arrived in Penacony. The Reverie's renovation works are drawing to a close, and so too is its human resources overhaul. Our level of service will be better than ever. Separately, we have introduced
Firefly.
performers
We're
and service
meeting
personnel
new
from the
characters from
Iris family to
Penacony.
Penacony's principal scenic areas and leisure facilities. I'm sure they will help our guests to feel right at home. Needless to say,
Gallagher?
safety is our primary concern. And so, the devoted
Or
and
is it
courageous
Gallagher?
Bloodhound family will be responsible for security at the festival. Danger does not exist in Penacony's dreams, and the family promises that the safety of every guest is guaranteed. Of course, the
Duke
family is also
Inferno.
forgiving.
Ooh.
Perhaps you are a
Duke
member
Inferno
of
looks
the
like that guy
Annihilation
in
Gang, or even
Kafka's
the
video.
Stellaron Hunters.
Sam!
If you cherish dreams and uphold benevolence, Penacony welcomes your arrival. Since issuing the invitations, we have received many replies from various organizations throughout the universe. Today will be the first time we are publishing the guest list.
Really?
All in the service of the preservation, the Amber Lord. He's an executive from the IPC Strategic Investment Department and a member of the legendary 10 Stonehearts. Mr.
Adventuring.
Adventuring. Explore, understand,
Yes.
establish, and connect. Together, the nameless carry forward the trailblazing will of Akavili and build bridges between the stars. The navigator of the Astral Express, Miss
Himiko.
Himiko, along with the entire crew, will soon be gracing Penacony with their presence. Trading knowledge for wisdom, calculating wealth with formulas, and transcending individual limitations through an academic network of shared resources. The renowned scholar of the Intelligentsia Guild, Dr. Veridus Ratio. We think, therefore we are. And memories are proof of existence.
Is
She's
Black
committed to
Swan gonna join
safeguarding
in on
and
the party?
sharing these memories and able to journey beyond the corporeal into the cosmos. Hails from the Garden of
Yep.
Recollection, it's none other than the memo keeper herself, Miss Black Swan. In the uncaring expanse of the cosmos,
Sparkle,
elation
isn't it?
exists
It's
as a
Sparkle.
balm for sorrow. Forever resilient, never disheartened, ceaselessly untearful, endlessly present, and
Sparkle.
here representing
Yep.
the masked fools, Sparkle. Following the path of the hunt,
Galaxy
journeying from one
Rangers.
planet to another,
who's gonna be
upholding
there?
justice, eradicating evil, and then doing it all over again. She's been away from the spotlight for too long.
Oh, the Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi.
Doing it all over again. She's been away from the spotlight for too long. Representing the Galaxy Rangers, Miss
Acheron.
Acheron takes the
Acheron.
stage once more.
Oh,
On behalf of the family, I hereby warmly welcome our guests to participate in this, our grand celebration. Penacony awaits you.
it's so beautiful. And of course, the Wi-Fi says no. Wi-Fi says no. If this is what they do for winning best mobile game, imagine what they do for anniversary. Oh my god, we do not want to talk about that. An anniversary is only a couple of months away. Yeah, I say Star Rail's very, very, very generous. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, it's already over. So yeah, you are right. Like, if they're already doing this just for winning awards, what are they gonna give us for literally anniversary? That's like a good question. I am so excited. I need to talk to Maxie. He needs to know he's having issues. If he can't get the free character if he doesn't update. It's just how it is. And also, I need to catch up on the trailers. Free limited 5-star character and light cone choice? Oh god. Oh no. I'm pretty sure the free 5-star is practically the standard banner ones, right? They're not that generous to give us a free limited character one. Also, I'm pretty sure it's too much if you gave both. But I still feel like they're... I don't think it's a limited 5-star. Pretty sure it's just a full-on standard 5-star. They're not that generous. They gave a limited character for free on this one. That is true. But still, I think that's a bit too generous. I think Star Wars being extremely generous. If that were to happen, honestly. Oh no. There we go. It has to be better in Anniversary, well, I know, but still. Don't you think it's a bit too much? I wonder what update will we be in. I feel like if my calculations are not off, we will be like at least like 2.4 or 2.5 by the time we arrive in the anniversary. It's either 2.4 or 2.5 when we get to the anniversary, or 2.6. Unless my calculations are that off and we're possibly 2.4. It has to be 2.4, right? I think Star Rail's social experiment, they're testing player feedback if they are generous. I guess. Are they just trying to get rid of Genshin? Is that what they're doing? Because they're not doing much for Genshin. I mean, Honkai Impact 3rd 7.0, they gave us a choice between two characters. So they technically gave us a free character. Or you could choose their weapon, I think. Or no, it's not their weapon. It's either them or just something to help rank them up, at least. Like, basically their shards. See? The big difference between Star Rail and Genshin QOLs, I don't know what that is that the QOLs in Star Rail are actually what players asked for. That is true. Like, I feel like everything we asked for in Genshin just went on to Star Rail instead. Like, we want more resin. They gave us a whole reserve system. Like, we want more resin in Genshin. They gave us a whole reserve system in Star Rail. Quality of life update. Oh. But yeah, free doctor ratio until 2.1. Is it the beginning of 2.1 or at the ending of 2.1? All I know is I need to save up to get Blade. I need all the jades for Blade. It's a must. Gotta farm the follow-up attack relic domain for Dr. Ratio. I don't know, guy is a bit too narcissist, if I gotta be honest. Then again, why do I have a feeling I actually dealt with a narcissist? Hold on. Who's a narcissist in Genshin? I feel like somebody is. Until 2.1 means until 2.1 ends. Oh, I see. I am not lonely on my table anymore because I have a little friend now. Yeah. Anywho, so much is happening. All I care about are those cats. Those little cats. Can we keep those cats? Will they stay there forever? If they disappear, I'm gonna be so upset. I want those cats to stay there forever. Or we can keep them. I want to keep them. Especially the ones that look like dAnNyBoiii and Blade. You want to know something? I thought those were just art in Twitter. Like, I thought those were just fan art. I can't believe they're in game. I was staring at a leak for a month now. Huh. I saw Sesame and Mochi, which is the name of the cat dAnNyBoiii and cat Blade. Mochi is cat dAnNyBoiii and Sesame is cat Blade. Well, gotta save for Black Swan on an A. Let's see. I was planning to pull for Dr. Ratio on my alt and Ruan Mei on my main, but I guess I'm getting him on both accounts. Oh, good luck then. I'm going for Blade. That's no questions asked. I'm going for Blade. I need him around. You gotta have a menace one way or another. Hook is just a troublemaker, not a full-on menace. I will leave Blade in the hands of Luna and dAnNyBoiii. They just deliberately skipped Luocha and Jingyuan. I just realized they skipped Luocha and Jingyuan. Right, Dodge? Because yeah, they literally just deliberately skipped Jingyuan and Luocha. I'm pretty sure they still could not find Jingyuan. So yeah, since we're getting Dr. Ratio mid-year, shut up! I don't care what everyone says about Jingyuan. I'm still getting him, even if he's the quote-unquote weak erudition guy or whatever. I just like him for his character. Even though I'm still salty after what happened in 1.2. Still salty. Still salty. But I'm not as salty anymore. I'm starting to heal. I'm gonna be doing the ghost hunting event in Starrel for stream tomorrow. So look out for that. I'm gonna be making a thumbnail for that. I cannot add more characters to my list unless I get rid of the Genshin characters on that one. I'll think about it. Stop calling him Yuan. I wonder what the name of his cat is. Because we have Sesame for Blade. We have Mochi for dAnNyBoiii. I don't know what the others are. Because people have just been talking about these two cats, and I was like, is this fan art? Lo and behold, it's actually in the game. Ruan Mei, what have you been doing up there in the seclusion area? But yeah. I'm just gonna be working on saving up for Blade, and at least now we don't have to suffer by going through Memory of Chaos. Also, now you have the 36-star Memory of Chaos instead of 30-star Dodge. I need a spot for you to sit on, huh? Though your cape is stopping you from sitting. Does that work? I need to sweep my room a little bit. But yeah, I'm waiting for. I'm getting Blade. Dumbo, who are you going for? From all these I would say 4, but we're getting free. We're getting 1 for free. So from those 3, who are you going for? Not thought about it. Is this gonna be another Luna Fushun and Huo Argenti issue, where you get all characters in the update, like the new characters? Are you gonna get above Ruan Mei? Like, are you gonna go for Ruan Mei and then have the free Doctor Ratio and just stare at me? Or are you gonna go for Blady and Kafka? Which one are you gonna go for? Your choice. Marina Chaos is pretty easy. That's you. That's you, not everyone. It's not easy for everyone. And then there's me, who is just incompetent with incompetent builds. Yippee. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for Blade. So I'll hunt down Jades and hope for the best. We do get 10 free pulls. I did not use my free 10 pull that we got from the award, from the winning awards. So there's 20 pulls there. Yeah, I have some extra Jades, so I think that's at least another 4 or 5 pulls. So there's 25 pulls right there. But I don't know if I can be as lucky, because if I'll be honest, I'm kind of hoping for Blades as light cone as well. But that is a big if. If I don't get the light cone, it's fine. As long as I have the character, it's already good enough for me. Though having the light cone would be nice. I kind of want to have fun playing with Blade, because I don't know, when mom was leaving her Blade out, it was kind of fun. But yeah, I think we will have a full-on discussion later, even though I still have yet to have a discussion for 4.3. I am still trying to figure out what to do for the 19th. Maybe a 24-hour stream. We will never know. Wi-Fi is not that generous, but it tries to be. At least I hope. But yeah, guys, that's it for that's it for 1.6's special program. What are you guys most excited about? I am excited for getting Blade home. For God's sakes, I'm not guaranteed, but I can try. At least I can get the new 4-star. I don't have Hanya though, so I can't have the sisters unless I get lucky in the standard warp. But yeah, I'm most excited for getting Blade home and playing with the cats. I'm more excited for the cats than any of the other things in the update. Those cats just look adorable, and they look so... How do you say it? What are you most excited for, Dodge? I'm pretty sure everyone's excited for the free limited 5-star character. I guess I'm just most excited to just get Blade home and deal with the cats. That's it. But for the cats, they kind of seem bouncy. They seem so bouncy. I wish we could actually keep cats. They seem so cute. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the stream. So yeah. Thank you. So yeah, thank you to everyone stopped by. Thank you to all the lookers, because I appreciate it. And yeah, what are you guys excited for in 1.6? The free character, Dr. Ratio, the narcissist itself, the new characters. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are excited for Ruan Mei. Now nobody's gonna pull on Dr. Ratio's banner, because since we're all getting free Dr. Ratio, Nobody's gonna pull on his banner. Unless they're going for E6. Go ahead. But I say most people are not gonna pull. I think those who are saving, like those who want Ruan Mei and the Doctor Ratio, they could just go for Ruan Mei. No, Doctor Ratio. Maybe use those extra Jades for those who don't have Kafka. Have fun. And, are you excited for any of the side events? The new Simulate Universe stuff? The new area, even? I'm most excited for the cats. That's all. It's all about those cats. My weakness is cats, wolves, and dragons. That's all. Especially those those cats look so bouncy. I wonder if they'll have like a literal merch for of those cats. I'll take Dan Hung. Maybe Blade. I'll take Mochi and Sesame because why not? Because I say if those cats turn into literal merch with the little hidey holes they have as well, I'll take Sesame and Mochi. And I don't know what Jing Yuan's cat name is. Because we see a lot of them. Like, we see, of course, our beloved Trash Raccoon. Because the cat itself is gray with yellow eyes, and it's in the little hidey hole looks like a trash can. And then we actually see March. I saw Kafka there. I don't know anyone else there. Like, I didn't notice much. But I just want to play around with them. I just want to play around with them. They all look cute. But yeah, what are you guys excited for? I'm also excited for Penacony. All those characters, they look fun. Like, I'm kind of excited to meet those characters in Penacony. 2.0, here we come! And yeah, links in the description below. Oh wait, I forgot the line. Don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, get notified as to when I stream. And then now you can look at the links in the description below for stuff. Yeah, shout out to all the mods, shout out to all the members. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on stream, which is tomorrow.